my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid.
Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Liz, and today I have a vlog style, get it all done, basically kind of just like clips throughout the week. And obviously kick things off, I was taking my vitamins for the day, and now I'm starting on folding sheets. Then I'm going to change the sheets on my bed, and I'm going to put the duvet cover back on. So if you're new here, hey, I'm Liz. I am a full-time working mom outside the home, and this is a very organically driven vlog. I picked up the camera at certain points. I didn't force myself to film. I also kind of allude to something that happened. I ended up in the ER because of something that's going on with my arms, and they couldn't tell me what's wrong. And there's a clip of my cat, and you'll see just like blurb on it, and that was before I went to the ER. So this week has been very trying, very day by day, and I wanted to give you guys something that's very authentic and normal, not super stylized, not super aesthetic, just all over the place, because that's my life and that's my day-to-day. I don't work from home. I'm not a stay-at-home mom. I would love to be like a part-time stay-at-home mom was totally fine, but I guess you could kind of say that I am because I don't work Friday through Sunday, but that's besides the point. This week really put it in perspective for me for just how life is. So here I'm at my desk. This was between me changing my sets on my nails. I had a longer set on, but then I realized I used the wrong base and UV gel glue for those nails, so they weren't adhering correctly. So I ended up putting on a different set. The one I put on is a beetle set, and I'm actually going through that drawer in particular that houses all of my nail stuff. That's why you kind of see my UV nail dryer there, and then I have a gel nail polish on my laptop. There is hair dye over there because I did dye my hair again. I thought I took a clip of it, but I didn't. And yeah, I'm just going through everything that's in that drawer, and I am throwing away stuff that I don't need because there was a lot of stuff in there. I do my nails myself. COVID taught me wonders with doing my nails myself, and I like to keep that way. My husband said that he would prefer me to go get them done, so I might switch to doing that in the fall, especially with everything else that's going on. It might be a good switch for me to just go and get them done professionally again. I am not looking forward to the price tag because I do like being bougie on a budget, but sometimes there is a time for paying the price for certain things, and this would be one of them, especially if things continue to worsen. And I don't know a lot other than I have extreme chronic pain.
Oh, Maisie, what are you doing? You can't have my coffee. She just always wants my coffee. Maisie, what are you doing? Is it Maisie? What's the Maisie doing? Is your tum-tum so happy now? What are you doing?
This was when we went to the beach for a few hours with the kiddos just so they could play in the water. This was on a just after work night. Certain places at the beach you don't have to pay for parking after a certain time, so that's why we go. And the girls get to run around and go into the water, and I get to enjoy the sun, which helps with all of the pain that I have in my body. Obviously now I'm back in the kitchen. This is on a totally other day. Yeah, completely different day. And I'm fixing my coffee maker, emptying out the grounds and things like that, because I do believe I actually cleaned the coffee maker too after this, but I'm not totally sure. Sometimes when I film things, I forget what I film and when I film. So you have to, yeah, you got to give me some grace when it comes to that. Like I said, this was a completely organically made vlog, and it's all over the place. And I do talk about that in an upcoming clip, I think, how all over the place this is, because you'll see I'm kind of in the kitchen a lot during this, but that just shows just me in life in general. Oh, that super coffee I got with, I wanted to try it, the hazelnut latte, caramel latte. It is so sweet. I can't get that flavor again. It's by Super Coffee, and it's protein coffee. Yeah, I can't do it again. It's way too sweet. So, I'm going to let some more music play. You're going to enjoy all of the jazz that's happening. And, yeah. I did go through all of my hand towels that I have here in the island, and I forgot that I had fall towels in here. So I have put them off to the side on that shelf that's behind the couch. And it's good that I have them because I will be bringing all of our fall stuff from storage, and I will be putting up all of our fall decorations in a few weeks. That's going to be my first video for September, or actually it's going to be on August 31st, but that's fine. And it is going to be my fall clean and decorate with me. That will be going up on that day because it is right before school starts, and I have to wait until September. That's my husband's rule, but because it's happening the week before the girls start school and I have a long weekend that weekend, I want to make sure that I can get it all done and I can actually like enjoy things with the kiddos, just if that makes sense. So here I'm going to focus on sweeping and mopping the floor. I do sweep and mop the floor I sweep the floor, or try to, as often as I can. My husband has picked up on the fact that I really like to have a clean kitchen floor and how much I do not like linoleum. So, yeah, he's been trying to stay on top of it while I'm at work, when it's him and the kiddos at home during the day. And obviously when the kids go back to school, he's not going to be like walking around the apartment as much as he normally does now when they are all home. So it's one thing that I'm trying to instill in him to make sure that he tackles when I'm not home, but it's a work in progress.
This moment, babe. Weeks and months and years they pass, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday.
Morning. It's 7:12. I've been awake for about an hour and a half. I know. Don't worry about it. I don't really, I wake up to a clean house, but I'm waking up to a house that doesn't really need anything to be done. That's my coffee. Make myself another coffee. Let me put you on the counter. I forgot my tripod. Yeah, you're on my makeup screen. Just using this one. Let's see, my oldest had a sleepover last night at my sister's house, and it's just me and the youngest here at home. She has a birthday party today, so I get some time to myself today, I guess, which I'll probably just go to Starbucks down the road while she's at the birthday party, bring my laptop and import all this footage that I'm recording and just start editing it and stuff like that. I know it sounds so much fun. I put it on TikTok, but these are my nails for the week. Aren't they pretty? It's a leopard French, and I've got some gems. I don't know if it's focused. There it is.
Super cute. These are press-ons. They're not Gel X. And my hand is still staying support. The other thing I gotta show you. My dishes came in. They're supposed to look like marble, but they're ceramic. They're from Lauren House. But yeah, those are the dishes that I just got. I plan on getting another set for our dining room in the future when we move. And then I also got this. This says it's actually like a cheese board, but it's a serving marble dish. And I wanted to put it on the island because it just adds, like, look at how pretty that looks. Don't mind anything else on the island, but it just looks nice. Like, really nice. And I like marble. My husband is starting to get the gist of that because I have little things here and there of marble, and it's the same textures and tones together. So it's that like soapstone-ish looking marble with the white marble. It's like it kind of looks like granite. See? And then the white marble, and then that serving board right here. This is a cutting board, but it has the gray veining in it, and there's two stripes. There's a darker and a lighter, and then this is actually a butter keeper that my husband got me. All the butter fell out, whoops. But let me fix that. But yeah, that's a butter keeper. That my husband got me. This is from Hearth and Magnolia. Ooh. I have to just refrigerate it for a little bit. What else do I have to do? I don't really have a lot to do around the house. I mean, there's dishes in the sink and stuff, but I'm gonna put these in the fridge. I want to move my desk along the back wall and move my paintings and put them on the wall next to it. Sorry, my head is blocking the light. I just want to try something different with my desk. Kind of make it look like one built-in along the wall. That's what I want when we move, is to have a giant built-in, and because my desk I'm going to end up giving to one of the girls because of the vanity space, so they can put all their beauty stuff in it. And then the other one, I want to find a vintage vanity and finish it, or I can just buy a different one, that's fine. But I want built-ins in our room, and I want a space in the built-ins, or just like have a built-in. It sounds really dumb me saying built-in again, but like a desk there for me, or to have a area in the kitchen or off the kitchen, like a mom command center. I know there's some content creators that have bought houses that have spaces like this, and they actually don't use them anymore, which is kind of dumb. It was a thing. Brianna Kay has one in her house in Ohio where there's a desk in the kitchen. I want that. I actually really like that. Sorry, my neighbors are being really loud. I want that, and I would really like that when we move. So honey, if you're watching this, ideas in our kitchen. It doesn't have to be like directly in sight. Maybe if there's a wall that's like hiding it from people's sight, that's perfect. As long as I have somewhere where I can do my work, I'm still in the generalized area, I'm golden. I'm at the island. I'm gonna do our meal plan and grocery list, and then I'm gonna do my order for Walmart, so I can pick that up in the morning. That way I can film my Sunday reset for you guys. The vlog you're gonna get this week is kind of gonna be all over the place. I have clips of me cleaning out my dresser, me cleaning the kitchen yesterday, And then I have to put the shelf liners in the fridge because I got liners to cover the wires. I'm getting ahead of myself though. I do have my trifecta of drinks. I have a Bloom, I have a coffee, and I have my water. You would have already seen from the clip this morning. I showed you my marble tray here on the island, and then my new marble dishes that are in the cabinets. I have to clean all of the the faces of the cabinets and stuff like that. It's a priority. I really need to, and it's a non-negotiable at this point. But I figured, why don't I also want to go through this. I got this at Ollie's. We finally just got one near us in Sanford, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I brought my mom there and my sister there, and the kids went with us, and my mom was like in shock. So, and I got a cookbook. My husband actually really liked it. I got from Ollie's too. It's his Farmhouse Favorites one, and this is the one I got. It was Sloppy Joe in a roll, but it's a casserole, and he loved it. There's so much good stuff in here, so I figured I would end up getting a lot of meal ideas from this and from my 2 Amish cookbooks, my regular homemade Amish cookbook, and then the Amish community cookbook that I have, which is bigger. I got these both at Walmart, and these are awesome. This one has a recipe for homemade root beer, which I haven't made yet. I do have the extract, the root extract. You have to use yeast to make it. So I figured I'll get a really good meal plan list through all 3 of these. And I don't really do meal planning videos. It's not really my jazz. That bag right there, that's potatoes. I have to make potato salad for tomorrow because we're doing a cookout at my sister's house. Yeah, and then once I figure out my meal plan, I'll put it on the whiteboard over there. And looking at it right now, we have 2 full weeks until school goes back, and I'm really scared and sad. I don't think when people go through drive-thrus anymore that they're used to people telling them to have a good day, because every time I say that to somebody that works in a drive-thru, they're completely thrown off in one way or another, and it's very mind-blowing, because you should always tell somebody to have a good day. I don't know. Anywho, besides the point, I got kicked out of the birthday party, and that's totally fine. Thank you, Jess. Love you. I didn't know the entire timeline of this birthday party, and yeah. Wowzers. I've had my fair share of birthday parties, and that was not one of them. On our way back from getting Little Lady. On our way home. I know you're in kind of an odd spot. You're right next to my stereo, but figured I'd pick up the camera. Also, you can probably see straight up my nose. And that one. Hi.
Hi, baby.
Yep, that is her friend, her oldest friend. Yeah, on our way back home, Sissy's still at a birthday party. She's gonna be dropped off. Thankful for mom friends. I think I already talked about this. So yeah, we're gonna head home. I have some things I need to hang up. I gotta take care of the kitty litter box. All the things. I also rearranged the kitchen, so Grace is gonna see that.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good, kiddo.
It does?
Yeah, although I don't.
What do you do to it?
So you know the basket thing that I have that Daddy puts the water bottle. Well, I've been putting the water bottles in.
Yeah.
I took it out of the kitchen.
Why?
It's in the living room, right next to the door.
Why?
Because I don't know if I want it still.
I don't like it.
What?
I don't like to have it.
I know. Well, for it, you'll see where it is in the living room. It's kind of in an empty space in the living room, so it's okay. But yeah. Yes, time to drink some water.
And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause you're growing up, falling in love, giving your all.
So these clips are way later than the last one you saw, like a few hours later, and I just took some time, was just resting a little bit, and I was resting and reading actually, which is, yeah, it was nice. It was really nice to do because of everything that's just kind of gone on this week. I wanted to just kind of enjoy some things. So I'm putting away the dishes right now. I'm going to start prepping some potato salad or some potatoes to boil for potato salad. I do have to try it this morning because I don't know if I cooked the potatoes long enough. So if I didn't, then I just have to make a whole new one, and then I'm going to have to grab some mayo and yeah, all the things. So it's a work in progress. When you like to cook, you just kind of like, you have to figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work. And sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's okay. And it's one of those things that I just kind of get used to. And I absolutely love cooking, and I love making things for people. I don't like food, but that's just a whole other thing. I think I've talked about that before, but I love to cook things for people, so that's why I'm really excited to have the island back the way it is, so I can film more cooking videos for you, especially with fall coming up. All the baking that I can do for you guys, because I love to bake, I love to cook, I love to do all the things. I do generally make similar things all the time, but there is a variation in between. So like for dinner tonight, it's just something that I thought of. I had a heirloom tomato in the fridge that I needed to use, and I also had a can of diced tomatoes in the pantry. So I took those with some onion and avocado oil, put it in my deep dish skillet, which is on the back burner. You can see it on the stove. I put it in there, let them soften, and then I ended up seasoning it with some regular garlic from a jar, or like minced garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning with salt and pepper, and I let it cook down so it made its own little sauce. And then I remembered, hey, I should probably puree this, and then I tried to, didn't work, that's fine. So I just took that, put it in a baking dish with some ravioli, some cheese ravioli, and I baked it. Once it was almost done, I took it out, put some shaker Parmesan cheese on top, and then put it back in. It was so good. I loved it. Oh, I also used some Perdue strip chicken strips in it to also help as well. That really, like, just to add some more protein to it. It was fantastic. My husband loved it. My youngest didn't eat it. She actually had ramen because she's just a picky eater. So here I am dicing up an onion. This is a yellow onion. Oh my goodness. Onions are onions. You know, they make you water, they make your eyes water, all the jazz. I love onions. I could eat them every day. So this is what I'm doing. I'm dicing it up for dinner, and then the other parts I am dicing up for the potato salad. And in my next video, you're going to see me prepping veggies for that, prepping some peppers for that, because I did a grocery pickup for the following day. I ended up doing Hannaford, not Walmart. And then I also have to go to Chores because I have to get my husband his bagels. He likes the Sola bagels. They're very good. They're high in fiber. I found Hero bagels. If you've never tried them, they are really good. Now, they are $9 for 5, and I got it from Whole Foods. I know it's expensive, but they are so good. I'm actually going to have one for breakfast this morning. Maybe. I might. But yeah, I highly recommend them. If you have a Whole Foods near you, or if you know anywhere that carries the Hero bagels or Hero bread, try it. It's so good.
Myself to hold my hand, standing in the shadows of where we have been. we said would come undone. Feels like our minds have been turned off.
So as my sauce starts to come down to like reducing and stuff like that, I'm just adding the ravioli to the pan, to the boiling water. It's just cheese ravioli that I got from Target. It's the Market brand. And now I'm going to go over to my fridge. I am finally going to put in the shelf liners that I got from Target like a week and a half ago. Sometimes if I forget about some things when I get them, I will put it off and keep putting off. So these shelf liners, they actually tear themselves. Like they're serrated. It's really cool. I've never seen them before, and I was able to get 2 full kitchen wire shelves out of it. The strips that came off at the ends, I thought they would be wide enough for the shelves on the doors, but they weren't. I love this, and I used it for both of the wire shelves. So I am going to get another roll of it, and I'm going to do the glass part on the fridge, put some on the maybe inside of the drawers or underneath the drawers, where it's basically like a crumb catch, and then underneath everything on the doors. It was amazing. I really wish that we had another shelf in our fridge. I know then it would look a little congested, but I feel that we would benefit from all the extra storage space that a fridge could have. In the future, I want a side-by-side fridge and freezer. I want like freezer its own, fridge its own, because I cook a lot and I need something that will house a lot of things. As you see, things are kind of cramped in there, and I can't use a lot of kitchen organization or fridge organization because there's so much in there. And I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, I wish I had more space. So here's where I have the fail of the sauce, and I kind of talked about that. I tried, it didn't work. I'm using a hand mixer, and then I realized, hey, things splash, and I put a paper towel on top, but it didn't help. It's fine. I tried, and all that matters is that I tried.
I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. I can't believe it's so.
So now that dinner's in the oven and I'm showing you how clean my kitchen is, which is fantastic, I'm going to the bathroom. And I'm going to start with cleaning the mirror. This is a Spray Away lavender scent. This is amazing. I didn't really have a lot to do around the apartment because my husband's been trying to clean while I'm at work, which is nice. Thank you, honey. It's not mama's touch, but that's fine. And then there's always just like little things here and there that he forgets about. So you know what? It's okay. I'm giving him some grace because he's trying. Now I'm on the vanity. I'm using the Up and Up fresh scent wipes to clean this all up. This was gross. My husband shaved. There was hair everywhere. Nasty. If you know, you know. And then I'm using the Maison Amuse Amelia scent surface cleaner, which is a eucalyptus scent. It's really good. It does not hurt my cat. Just saying. I know eucalyptus is bad for animals, but she's fine. She hasn't had an issue with it since I started using it. And with the toilet, I'm going to use the Up and Up toilet cleaner, the one that's in the blue bottle. There it is right there. And then I'm going to use the Clorox disinfecting ones. This is like the coconut scent. It's really good. It's their summer scent. I love it. And I use 2 of them each time I clean the toilet because of the hard rings that end up underneath the ridge of the toilet bowl. So now I'm taking out the trash. This is the end of anything in the bathroom. Then I'm going to head back into the kitchen because dinner is done. And, this is when I put the cheese on it and then put it back in the oven. And you'll just kind of see the gist of everything else that just happened.
Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily,
bubbly and stuff. So I'm just gonna shut off the heat and the timer, and I'm gonna make myself a nice coffee. Actually, probably do it over here on the island. I moved the island this way, just make it function better. I love when the island's like this because then I can actually like put the camera right there and see exactly what I'm doing. And the kids can sit there and not have to stare at the TV. Right, Grace? You say hey. Hold on, I'm moving you back a little bit. Mommy's gonna make some iced coffee, and then I'm going to move my desk. Yeah. Dinner's in the oven still. It's done. I just want to keep it warm. I don't know if your sister's gonna eat it. Oh, also, I shared this on TikTok, but I love this cup. It says, "Be strong and courageous." Joshua 1:9. Because you can be. Use the fancy new plates too. And then once I plate her dinner, I'm gonna go. Once I plate Grace's dinner, I'm then gonna go do my dresser. Something simple. It's ravioli with a tomato and onion sauce and chicken with Parmesan cheese on top. Something super simple.